What up, guys? Again, I'm gonna speed run this video just because I want to get on with my day. If I'm being honest, I also have to take a shit, so let's get into it. So, going into the day, I woke up late again, so I'm gonna make it to where I have to go and run before the markets because that will always clear my headspace. It'll give me some time to think. It'll get me energized. It'll do a lot. It'll benefit me a lot because I wake up, I get on the charts. I'm kind of paying attention. Like, obviously, I get my bias down. I'm waiting for setups, but it's like I'm rushing stuff and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. So I lost. I built a bit of drawdown today. I lost like $1,298 on my Lucid account after winning 700 yesterday. But again, that doesn't really matter because I just really care about taking the right setup. And I followed all my rules. I only took one trade. It's just you have to learn something every day. And today I learned multiple things, like kind of running in the morning, waking up early, derisking if it is volatile. You can look, if you're about to take a trade, you can draw your take profit stop loss and see that my stop loss is 60 points. All right, let me de-risk to 5 micros instead of 10. So yeah, let me get right into it because I have stuff I need to do and I want to do. So going into the day, as you can see, ES sweeps this all-time highs and gets an immediate reversal. And we have this new week opening gap with basically equal lows. So this is my target on ES and Q as well, the new week opening gap. Or a huge rejection candle. So I was looking for a bearish bias as well. Again, right at 9 o'clock, we are just huge rejection candle, big displacement. So what am I wanting to see? I'm wanting to see price manipulate lower. 5 minute, I realize accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So what do I put? I put my standard deviation tool. That's like one of the first things I did because then I can find liquidity points. And what do I see? Right here in the middle of this rejection zone, this clear target at 29,886. And then also the 15-minute is inversing these gaps. So let's go play price. So right off the bat, price just starts dumping and I'm waiting for higher time frame gaps to open. I'm looking at the 5 minute. However, if we're on this big gap and already taken out liquidity, I need something else to open other than a 5 minute gap, and that's where I went wrong today. So again, I'm going to show you where I went wrong. So bang, and around this 3.3 standard deviation, you get your rejection. And I'm checking the 5 minute time frame, and I realize we have a 5 minute gap. So what do? I wait for price to tap into this 5 minute, and I take this 2 minute inverse, like a retard. One, why this is a bad trade. In 4 minutes, price is at 10 o'clock, which means we are probably going to get some sort of manipulation, or we're going to accumulate more. So it's just dumb. Also on ES for the 2 minute, price doesn't even close below it. So again, in my eyes, price still wants to move higher. Because usually when you take a winning trade, both of the assets are correlated, meaning they're both displacing through gaps. So, and again, what do we have? This big 15-minute forming with manipulation, or like with price moving higher. So again, you're gonna want to wait for this gap to open up, and that's where I went wrong. So I took this 2 minute, we can just play it out. And then again, right as I was about to enter, I realized my stop is fucking 68 points. Again, de-risk, and your break even can be there, or take profit, and then liquidity can be right there. So again, de-risk, one. That's one thing. Two things I did wrong today. Not waiting for the high time frame gap to open up, and not de-risking. So then we can play this out real quick. And also, I was watching some guy on stream on Discord, which 3, always trade with yourself. Like, even, like, I was thinking, like, no, I need to do this. Like, I need to wait for a 15-minute gap. Like, 5 minutes, not enough conviction, especially here. Like, we're just dumping. Like, yeah, like, we're just dumping. We are bearish, but I need to see more things, which lines up with the 15-minute gap. So what happens now? The 15-minute gap opens up. We already tap it. This is its open. We are now trading higher. So I'm looking at what ES is doing as well. We're moving higher. We have equilibrium of this gap range. It hasn't been hit. However, it edged it, and if we have a big move, usually it's only going to get to the 0.38 zone. So, again, price, no fair value gap is formed. However, I did like this displacement out of the 15-minute. I would need to see an inverse, in my opinion. That's like how I trade. So again, bang. Right here at 10:16, also this 10 o'clock open, you could even put it here. The 10 o'clock open, you get an SMT at the highs. It stalls like one candle, and then it just rips through. Right when ES rips, it just rips through. Bang, bang, bang. So ES rips, and Q rips through the 1 minute. It doesn't take anything out. You don't go break even here. You just don't. Why? There's no high time frame gap. There's nothing to like reject off of. So why would you go break even if you put money on the line? Why would you just immediately like not put money on the line if you have nothing to reject off of? Like, it just doesn't make sense. You put your break even at places like 15-minute gaps, 5-minute gaps, 1 hour gaps. But again, right here, bang. Sorry, I thought somebody was gonna open the door, but again, bang, you take out the target in this rejection zone of the standard deviation leg. Again, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Again, what do you wait for? If we're gonna be bullish, we are gonna go up from here. We're not gonna immediately just reject off a 5 minute just because, I mean, we had this huge expansion. So yeah, price then hits exactly where I want price to go, and then we immediately just reject out of here. So that's your trade for today. I'm recording this just because I want to go over what I'm doing wrong and how I can fix it, and just to be more patient. I knew to wait for this and I didn't. I should have de-risked. I knew right when I saw 60 that I should have de-risked, and I was thinking about getting out of the trade, but I was already in the trade, so why get out of it? Even though that's a bad mindset. And also to wake up before the market and run, and to clear my mind, just to get my mind flowing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.